Fight like a roaring fight, crypto and dreams under stadium lights. Sweat and fire, hearts ignite. Evening sports buffet, with the Ginch replay. Highlights, wild scores collide, it's the riot live tonight. Blades drawn, bold on the chalkboard slate. Rivals clash, it's a heavyweight fate. Every second pounding, can't wait. Evening sports buffet, with the Ginch replay.
Hi, Lee Ho, good neighbors. Tuesday. This is March 31st. We're going to be rolling into April tomorrow. The weather still can't make up its mind. But welcome to another edition of Early Evening Sports Buffet with Ginch here on the Cook County Entertainment Network. I am Sid Ginch, Ryan, that's your host. Welcome. Thanks to the Ginch Quartet there. Here's some sort of noise in the background. I have a fan going because it's a little warm today. Like I said, weather can't make up its mind. Let's just jump into it, shall we? Tiger Woods pled no guilty, by the way, to the accident, but he just came out with a statement on his Twitter machine, the X, the Y, the Z, whatever the fuck they call it. I don't know. He said on his Twitter machine, "I know and understand the seriousness of the situation I find myself in today. I am stepping away for a period of time to seek treatment and focus on my health. This is necessary in order for me to prioritize my well-being and work toward lasting recovery. I'm committed to taking the time needed to return to a healthier, stronger, and more focused place, both personally and professionally. I appreciate your understanding and support and ask for privacy from my family, loved ones, and myself at this time." Statement from Tiger Woods. I said on yesterday's show, I hope he recognizes that he has a problem and hope he gets the help that he needs. I'm not here to criticize. I'm not here to judge. We all have our skeletons. We all have our demons. But the first step is recognizing you have an issue. It's the bravest thing you can do. And then everything else falls into place. So, like I said, he pleaded not guilty to charges from the crash last week, reported by Mark Schlabach. Attorney Douglas Duncan of West Palm Beach, Florida, submitted Woods' not guilty plea and demand for a jury trial in Martin County Circuit Court in Stuart, Florida. My neck of the woods. I lived in Florida for 8 years. It's close to where I used to stay. Woods also waived his arraignment hearing, which had been scheduled for April 23rd. His attorney didn't immediately respond for requests for comment from ESPN. So we will have to keep an eye on that. More importantly, his mental and physical health are what's most important. And again, thank goodness he's recognizing it and he's doing something about it. So thoughts and prayers to his family and him, that he will come out on the other end a better human being. Italy has missed the World Cup for the third straight time. They've lost in a shootout to Bosnia today. Well, with the loss today, they become the first former champions to miss out on 3 straight World Cups. None of the team's current players have ever participated in a World Cup. If you don't follow soccer globally, you know how much of a big deal this is, especially to the Italians. This is almost like the Yankees not making the World Series for like 40 years. The NFL has proved 2 significant changes to the league's replay view system today, reported by Kevin Seifert and Kalen Kaler. Espen. One of those is contingent on the NFL using replacement officials this season, and one that will take effect whether or not there is an officiating work stoppage. Just going to read this verbatim. The first of Tuesday's approved changes will create a massive expansion of authority for staffers in the league's officiating command center in New York City, allowing them to consult with the on-field referee on a wide variety of called and uncalled penalties and other administrative procedures. Rich McKay, co-chairman of the NFL's competition committee, said the league would reallocate existing game day employees to ensure appropriate staffing levels to cover each game if a work stoppage activates these rules. NFL owners are alarmed about the state of negotiations, sources said over the weekend, and NFL Executive Vice President Jeff Miller said Tuesday that owners are insistent upon a new CBA that provides avenues to improve the state of NFL officiating. According to verbiage in the rules, staff members in New York could alert a replacement referee if they see clear and obvious evidence of an uncalled foul for roughing the passer, intentional grounding, or an act that would normally lead to disqualification. Blah, blah, blah. It's a lot of gobbledygook. I've said this before, and I'll say it again. Officials should have pilot's vision, fighter pilot's vision. They should have 2010 vision. And there shouldn't be any officials over the age of 60. In fact, I would even go as far as to say no officials over the age of 55. So we'll see what happens on that front. Danny Hurley, everybody saw the where he bumped the referee. He said he thought that the NCAA tournament ref was looking chest bump. He saw the video. He appeared to bump heads for a few seconds with official Roger Ayers before both men continued to walk in opposite directions. A lot of people thought that he should have been teed up for it. The official didn't deem that necessary. But if that's what Danny Hurley says, I guess you'll have to take it at face value. Mark Cuban says he regrets selling Mavericks to the Adelson Dumont families. Reported by Tim McMahon. Mark Cuban said, I don't regret selling. I regret who I sold to. I made a lot of mistakes in the process, and I'll leave it at that. Remember, the sale closed at $3.5 billion. Cuban was adamant that he would continue to have control of the Mavs basketball operations despite Patrick Dumont taking over as the franchise's governor. Cuban, who maintains a 27% stake in the franchise, boasted at the time that nothing really changes except my bank account. So you know where his head's at. Mike Vrabel has come out and said that he doesn't dismiss the A.J. Brown possible trade to come to New England. He has not backed down from it. He hasn't denied it. And of course, unfortunate stuff. Reported by Tom Shad and Shweta Surendran. Cornhole pro argued over guns, drugs before shooting, police say. Just going to read this verbatim. An argument over drugs, guns, and a woman allegedly preceded a quadruple amputee cornhole player's fatal shooting of a passenger in his vehicle last week, according to court documents obtained by ESPN. Dayton Weber, who previously competed as a pro in the American Cornhole League, allegedly shot and killed Brad Wells on March 22nd while driving his Tesla through Southern Maryland. Passengers in the back seat who were not identified told police that Weber and Wells were in a heated argument prior to the shooting. Have to keep an eye on that. Unfortunate. Didn't really see anything as far as the way in the NFL news of what I just expanded upon. Well, Aaron Glenn has come out and said that Geno Smith is going to lead the Jets to the promised land. Somebody might want to tell him to back off on the gummies. If that happens, hey, I'll be happy for Jets fans. Bold statement though. Jacksonville Jaguars are okay to play their 2027 home games in Orlando during the renovations to their stadium. So football in Orlando. Jerry Jones has said that they have a long-term plan for George Pickens. All right, Jerry. Whatever you say. That's just some of the NFL news. Let me go to the NBA, shall we? Went over the standings yesterday. Maury Stoudemire and Doc Rivers, part of the NBA's inductees into the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame, class of 2026. Candace Parker, Ella Deladon, Doc Rivers, Maury Stoudemire. Congratulations to them. Some of this other stuff I went over yesterday. NBA today on the slate. Suns Magic just tipped off. Hornets Nets. Raptors are at the Pistons. Knicks at the Rockets. Mavs at the Bucks. Cavaliers at the Lakers. Trailblazers are at the Clippers. Scores from yesterday. The Heat beat the 76ers 119-109. The Hawks over the Celtics 112-102. Suns hammered the Grizzlies 131-105. Spurs all over the Bulls 129-114. Timberwolves beat the Mavs 124-94. Thunder beat the Pistons 114-110, and the Lakers beat the Wizards 120-101. Again, we are winding down the NBA. NHL. Some news. Stars have extended general manager Jim Neal ahead of fifth straight playoff appearance. His extension runs through the 2027-2028 season. Congrats to him. Toronto Maple Leafs CEO cites culture for him firing Brad Treliving. Toronto, just another year, and I feel for you as a Blackhawks fan. We went 50 years without winning a cup, almost 50 years, so I get it. I went over the whole Vegas firing their coach, bringing in John Tortorella. Why now? Doesn't make any sense. And Sidney Crosby returned for the Penguins yesterday. Scores from yesterday around the National Hockey League. The Penguins hammered the Islanders 8-3. Avalanche bested the Flames 9-2. Golden Knights over the Canucks 4-2. In overtime, the Maple Leafs beat the Ducks 5-4, and the Sharks beat the Blues 5-4. On the slate tonight, all these games are in progress. Stars, Bruins, Islanders, Sabres, Canadiens, Lightning, all scoreless. Panthers up on the Senators early in the first, 2-0. Devils, Rangers, scoreless. Penguins up on the Red Wings 1-0. Flyers, Capitals, scoreless. Later on, Hurricanes, Blue Jackets, Jets, Blackhawks, Kraken, and the Oilers. Like I said, for soccer, FIFA World Cup qualifying. Today, Bosnia and Herzegovina won. Italy won, but Bosnia and Herzegovina win 4-1 on penalties. Czechia and Denmark 2-2, but Czechia wins 3-1 on penalties. Turkey beat Kosovo 1-0, and Sweden beat Poland 3-2. FIFA World Cup qualifying playoff tournament, Congo DR beat Jamaica 1-0, and later on at 11 o'clock, Iraq and Bolivia. Again, Italy failed to make it. There is Champions League on tomorrow. Bayern Munich will take on Man United. Right now, Bayern leads on aggregate 3-2, and Chelsea this is the Women's Champions League. Sorry. 3 p.m. Chelsea takes on Arsenal. Arsenal leads 3-1 on aggregate. NCAA women's basketball, the Final Four is set. That'll be this Friday. South Carolina will take on UConn in the Final Four pairing there. Connecticut's favored by 6.5. And then Texas and UCLA will match up. Texas right now, a 1.5 point favorite. College sports. College baseball scoreboard. Today, top 25 matchups. Let's see. There's a heavy slate today. Right now, bottom of the third, number 7 Florida State leads Stetson 1-0. Bottom of the second, Jacksonville and number 21 Florida are scoreless. Bottom of the second, number 24 Kentucky trails Miami of Ohio 2-1. Top of the second, number 18 Auburn, number 3 Georgia Tech scoreless. Bottom of the first, number 4 Mississippi State and Grambling are scoreless. Top of the second, number 8 Southern Miss and Southeast Louisiana scoreless. Top of the first, Oklahoma up on top of Oral Roberts early 3-0. Bottom of the first, number 16 Alabama and Jacksonville State scoreless. Bottom of the first, number 14 Coastal Carolina and the Citadel scoreless. Bottom of the first, number 20 Texas A&M up on Sam Houston 1-0. Bottom of the first, Nebraska and Creighton 0-0. Coming up, Texas State is at number 2 Texas. Number 17 Arkansas is at Missouri State. Later on, number 9 Oregon State will host Washington. Number 6 North Carolina hosts Campbell. Number 13 West Virginia is at Arizona. And number 1 UCLA will host UC Irvine. Earlier today, number 22 Boston College beat Maine 7-4. Women college softball. Top 25 action today. Number 2, Texas Tech. All over Abilene Christian in the bottom of the fourth. It's 9-0. Number 4, Nebraska is tied with Creighton 2-2, bottom of the fourth. Earlier today, number 19, Duke beat Campbell 7-1. Illinois State beat, that's not a top 25 matchup. My apologies. Those are the only top 25 matchups today. From what I'm seeing here. Correcto. Men's hockey. 2 top 25 teams in action. Oh, no, that's not till Thursday, April 9th. This is the Frozen Four. I did not realize we were already at the Frozen Four. So that'll be April 9th. Wisconsin will take on number 2, North Dakota, and Denver will take on number 1, Michigan. I did not realize. Shame on me. The Women's Ice Hockey Championship, did not realize that took place on Sunday, March 22nd. Number 2, Wisconsin beat number 1, Ohio State 3-2. So congratulations to the Wisconsin Badgers, the ladies, winning the hockey championship. Shame on me. Major League Baseball. Decent slate on today. The Rangers up on the Orioles, bottom of the third, 1-0. The White Sox up on the Marlins, 2-0. That's in the middle of the third. End of the second, the Pirates up on the Reds, 5-0. End of the third, Phillies over the Nationals, 1-0. Top of the second, Rockies, Blue Jays at 0-0. Middle of the first, Athletics and the Braves 0-0. Later on, Angels at the Cubs, Rays at the Brewers, Mets at the Cardinals, Red Sox at the Stros, the Tigers are at the Diamondbacks, the Yankees at the Mariners, Giants at the Padres, and the Guardians will play the Dodgers. I think I'm going to end it there. Again, very, very short one today. Trying to keep it simple. But we are closing out here this weekend. Men's college basketball, women's college basketball. Major League Baseball really start ramping up. NHL and the NBA are making their playoff pushes. The Premier League and soccer will kick back up. We've got the World Cup coming up this summer. Already went off golf, where they're going to be playing this week. So I think I'm going to end it there. So a short one, simple but sweet, as I end each show. Practice compassion, practice empathy, have passion for what you do. Tell somebody you love them. You might not get a second opportunity. Hug somebody today. You might make their day. And for God's sakes, if you see somebody struggling, for whatever reason, ask questions, inquire how to get them help. You might not just be saving a life, you might be saving a multitude of lives. So enjoy whatever sport you're going to watch tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I will see everybody tomorrow here on the Cole County Entertainment Network for 4 Down Territory and Early Evening Sports Buffet with the Ginch. There's only one thing left for me to do. As always, have Dandy Don Meredith to take me out. Have a good night, everybody.
Turn out the lights, the party's over. They say that all good things must end. Call it a night, the party's over. And tomorrow and next year starts the same old thing again.